and I'm going to just kind of flick it underneath the brow to fill it in, and then go over those more sparse areas that could use a little bit of extra color, but not really filling it in. I'm literally just like assessing the areas that are sparse. And then the underside, just to keep a more sharp shape. And then here at the front, very light pressure and just like quick hair like flicks to fill that in. See, it's very subtle. It's not too much different than what my natural hairs already do, but it just perfects it a little bit more. Same thing here, just following the underside to kind of crisp up the shape. And then you can see here where it's like a little more sparse. So kind of flicking it through there to give it a little bit more volume. And I, again, do have an Ophir link for you guys too. And you can find it on my website under makeup. Esmia, the Olive Tree Cleanser, how many pumps do you use? I usually use like 1.5 to 2 pumps. Just depends how much makeup is still left on my face. 1.5 to 2 pumps. And that's the gel cleanser. If you're talking about the oil cleanser, I do like probably like 7. And then I massage it onto my dry skin to melt down my makeup. I love doing simple eyes, but okay, so I ask you guys because I have been just trying to get a feel for what y'all would like to see here, because I got some messages saying like I'm really repetitive and like doing the same thing over and over is like keeping people from watching me, and I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. But I also feel like that's what people do. Like they find a look that makes them feel like themselves. It feels like kind of like their signature. And then when they like veer off, like they just feel like they're wearing makeup versus just enhancing their natural features. Does that make sense? So that's kind of how I feel. And I also feel like it's recreatable because it's wearable everyday makeup. Whereas when I do more extra, it's fun to watch, but it's not something that you're gonna go do yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it's like a weird little conversation that I have in my head all the time. Like I would love to keep it fun and do all the things, but like, do you actually wear that? Will you go recreate this, or do you just like to watch it? So anyway, you like that too? Simple. You meant the gel. Okay, yeah, I do like 1.5 to 2 pumps. Simple. Okay, love it. Perfect. I'm gonna do simple then. Okay, so let's just, let me look what I have in my Saint palette. Let me add back, I took out some colors out of my palette. So this is Butterscotch. I love her. She's gorgeous. She's like an everyday color for me. And then I also have Cupcake here, which clearly is a favorite of mine. Let me move that over and then put this down. How cool is it with these Saint palettes? You can just customize your own eyeshadow palettes with colors you'll actually use. So genius.